Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2021 South Shore League Basketball Championship, featuring the Blue Devils of Randolph High School and the Abington Green Wave. Announcing the roster and introducing the Blue Devils, number 3, sophomore Lenny Tangashaka, number 4, freshman Marquise White, number 15, senior Chadius Simon, number 23, senior Stefan Michel, number 32, junior Josiah Osuji. And starting tonight for the Blue Devils, at guard, number 1, senior Anthony Williams Jr. Starting at guard, number 2, junior Malik White. Starting at guard, number 4, junior Fabrice Selvant. Starting at forward, number 11, junior Stevens Josine. And starting at forward, number 24, junior Evan Zapaya. The Blue Devils are coached by their head coach, Kalon Jenkins, and assistants Dan Kaiser and Tariq Tate. And introducing the members of the 2021 Abington Green Wave basketball team. Number 00, junior Doug Hemingway. Number 2, senior Joey Sala. Number 10, junior Curtis Lucas Summers. Number 12, senior Matt D'Ambrosio. Number 21, junior Jack Robbins. Number 23, junior Mike Van Luling. Number 34, junior Drew B. Donovan. Number 35, junior Deshaun Leggett. And starting tonight for the Green Wave, at guard, number 14, junior Antoine Graham Jr. Starting at guard, number 3, junior Captain Tommy Fanara. Starting at forward, number 13, senior Andrew McCluskey. Starting at forward, number 11, senior Captain Derek Nuttall. And starting at guard, number 5, senior Captain Matt McGuire. The Green Wave are coached by their head coach, Peter Serino, and assistant coaches Jay Brown, Bud Madden, Chris Ty, and Chris Marquardt. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please rise for the playing of our national anthem. On behalf of the Green Wave and the Blue Devils, we wish to welcome all of our fans watching live on YouTube or listening on WATD Radio. I'd like to thank our commentators from Abington Cam, Matt Nelson and Joe Beaver, for all of their efforts throughout the season.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, basketball fans of all ages, hello and welcome into the gym here at Abington High School for today's South Shore League Championship game between the Randolph Blue Devils and the Abington Green Wave. As always, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside Joe Beaver. Joe, we've seen this matchup once before this season. What are you expecting to see tonight?
Well, this is it. I mean, this is the championship game. I mean, I'm expecting...
Last game of the season,
yeah.
You got to lay it all on the line now.
Yeah, and so I'm expecting just real physical game, a lot of great defense, and a lot of great offense.
The Blue Devils wearing their visiting all blue jerseys, blue shorts, black trim around the white numbers and lettering. The Green Wave in their home white jerseys, white shorts, green outline around the white numbers and lettering. The Blue Devils get first blood. Evans Apaya with the two-pointer. Tommy Fanara kicks out to Matt McGuire. Back to Tommy Fanara. The junior co-captain looking for McCluskey, intercepted by number 4 Fabrice Salvant. He finds Stevens Josine. Fast break, and it's 4-0 Randolph. Matt McGuire lays it up strong. McCluskey gets the rebound. It bounces out of play off of Randolph on the rebound attempt.
And Randolph just came out very explosive. I mean, 4 quick points.
McGuire far side. Antoine Graham Jr. finds McCluskey. McCluskey's jumper off the glass, no good. Nuttall tipped the rebound, which was ultimately grabbed by number 2, Malik White. Anthony Williams Jr. with it now. He was our player of the game in the last matchup, Joe. McGuire gets held from behind. Stevens Josine golfed for the contact. Antoine Graham Jr. sent it into Tommy Fanera. Back to Graham Jr. He finds McCluskey. The floater is good. After 90 seconds, Joe, the Green Wave are on the board. Green Wave coming off a victory in the semifinals. A very entertaining game, Joe, here.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal game.
Wednesday night against Rockland.
And there was almost a bit of a slip up by the Green Wave.
Almost.
But it was all right. It worked out fine. So.
Fanera through contact with White. Antoine Graham Jr. spinning with it. Finds a hole and lays it up and in. Artistic, Joe.
Yeah, the bench really liked that.
All knotted up at 4 apiece, 5:50 to go, first quarter. Fabrice Salvant finds Anthony Williams Jr. Now it's Evans Apaya out to Williams. Williams finds a hole and lays it off the glass and in. 6-4. It went over the boundary and the Green Wave turned it over. Williams Jr. running the point for the Blue Devils. He takes the 3 ball. It's good.
Anthony Williams Jr. the 3.
9-4. Derek Nuttall finds McCluskey. Now Fanera. Fanera lost it. Out of play off of Abington, Joe. Another turnover.
Yeah, that's 3 already. There's some costly turnovers.
Randolph is converting those into points. Stevens Josine on the rotation. Paya goes down. Fanera finds Nuttall. Nuttall finds McCluskey. He lays it up and in. And now travel is called on Randolph, Joe.
Yeah, a lot of
Quite
mistakes.
a swing.
Yeah. A lot of early turnovers.
Antoine Graham Jr. finds Matt McGuire off the inbounds pass. McGuire contested 3 is blocked. Nuttall tipped it, ultimately taken by Fabrice Salvant. Down low, strong to the bucket with Stevens Josine. McGuire finds Fanera. Fanera's layup attempt blocked. He finds Nuttall. Nuttall lost it, and a foul was called. Malik White called for the contact. 11-6. 5-point lead for Randolph. Derek Nuttall at the line for 2 shots. Drew Donovan, Deshaun Leggett coming in. Antoine Graham and Andrew McCluskey come out. Well, Joe, it looks like Randolph is embracing a similar strategy that the Rockland Bulldogs did on Wednesday evening, preventing Matt McGuire from
Yeah, it seems
having
like
the ball.
a common trend, and we see now Green Wave switched up their defense to a full court press.
Drew Donovan comes in, they go to full court press. We've seen that before this season. Randolph hits the jumper. Williams Jr. had the 2-ball. Deshaun Leggett. Fanera far side. Fanera driving in. Spin around jumper is good. Randolph able to break the press. Williams Jr. takes the 3. Back rims out. Deshaun Leggett with the uncontested board. 13-10. The Blue Devils lead by 3. Tommy Fanera spinning to the corner for Drew Donovan. The 3, no good. Matt McGuire with the rebound. He drives in and is fouled on his way up. He'll be at the line for 2.
That's 3 early fouls for Randolph. Puts him in a bit of a dangerous spot.
Steven Giocene has 2 of the 3 Randolph fouls. McGuire hits the first free throw. Leggett and Nuttall move in for the potential rebound, along with Lenny Tangashaka and Evans Apaya. Rims out. Apaya with the rebound for the Blue Devils. He finds Anthony Williams Jr. Only 3 seniors on this Randolph team. Malik White, 3-ball, no good. Travel called on Randolph. Two-point ball game, 3:05 to go, first quarter, 13-11. Green Wave trailed by 2. Tommy Fanera with a lot of contact. McGuire with the fadeaway long 2, Joe.
Yeah, he's been going to that a lot lately.
Tie game, 13-13. Anthony Williams Jr. stops and pops for a short 2, no good. McGuire with the rebound. Two-hands it and creates the separation. Fanera driving in. Corner for Donovan. McGuire, top of the key, 3-ball. No good off the rim. Deshaun Leggett offensive board. Kicks it out to McGuire. He does it again. This one back rims out. Nuttall tips it. Taken by Anthony Williams Jr. Now Donovan comes up with the steal. McGuire now. McGuire with a lot of contact. Fabrice Salvant was all over him. Another Malik White. White comes out, that's his second personal. 4 early fouls, Joe, against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, and they have a whole another quarter after these 2 minutes.
Fanera finds Nuttall in the paint, strong to the rack, no good. Bruce Salvant with the board, and he lost it out of play. Abington ball. Still knotted up, Joe. 13-13, 2 minutes to go. Quarter number 1. McGuire in for Nuttall. Nuttall. Spin around jumper is good. Green Wave with their first lead, 15-13. Salvant's deep 3, no good. Donovan with the rebound. Deshaun Leggett, his pass is intercepted by Fabrice Salvant. Now Fanera comes up with the steal the other way. Down low to McGuire to the bucket, it's good. Counted in, 1, he was fouled. Timeout called by Randolph, Joe. 1:22 to go, first quarter, 17-13. Green Wave, much like they did Monday night against Mashpee, Joe, they're above their season average. in the first quarter scoring-wise. They have 17 through the first 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, and I think that's just the playoffs, that playoff energy, making them play better and things. And I think they're minimizing those mistakes. I mean, we have seen some turnovers from both teams early on, but I think the playoffs really bring out the best of the teams.
I want to thank you for watching this stream and every stream here from the Abington High School gym and over at the Rockland Ice Rink. YouTube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live. Joe, do me a favor. Tell the folks what they need to do when they're watching one of these broadcasts.
So first, you're going to bookmark the link to the YouTube channel. Then you're going to subscribe. You're going to like. You're going to comment. You're going to turn on post notifications. Then you're going to open a phone book, pick a random number, give them a call, tell them about Abington Cam, share the word.
If you miss a live broadcast, AbingtonCam.tv is the place to go. On-demand video, live streams of our 3 cable access channels, bulletin board information, and more. AbingtonCam.tv, the official online home of Abington Community Access and Media. Anthony Williams Jr. Now it's Evans Apaya. Salvance. Offensive foul. Antoine Graham running the point this time for the Green Wave. In for Derek Nuttall. Out to McGuire. He takes the open 3. It's good. Under a minute to go. 48 seconds in quarter number 1. 20-13. The Green Wave lead by 7. Largest lead of the game for Abington. Donovan shakes the contact, and a foul is called on Drew Donovan. McCluskey and Mike Van Looling come into the game. Derek Nuttall and Matt McGuire come out. In for Anthony Williams Jr., 35 seconds to go. 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jump ball is called, or dual possession rather. The Green Wave will take over. McGuire and Nuttall immediately come back in, replacing McCluskey. And Drew Donovan comes out along with Mike Van Looling. So it's McGuire, McCluskey, Nuttall, Antoine Graham, Deshaun Leggett on the floor for Abington, Joe. Shot clock off, 25 seconds to go. We see some more of those curious half-a-second substitutions for Peter Serino.
Yeah, he's a fan of them. We saw those down the stretch all last game in the fourth quarter.
It was a revolving door at the scorer's table. Antoine Graham pump fakes, finds Nuttall. Leggett offensive board, contact, no call. The buzzer sounds the first quarter has come to an end. 20-13, 7-point lead for the Green Wave. Joe, they started off slow, then they caught fire.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big issue for Randolph right now is definitely those fouls. I mean, 5 fouls immediately, and that puts you in a risky spot because now you run the risk of putting Green Wave in the bonus, and they're very good free throw shooters. And then as far as Abington goes, they played a pretty solid first quarter, but quite a bit of turnovers.
That started off with a couple of sequences, Joe, where they either couldn't find a passing lane in the offensive zone or had it intercepted halfway there.
Yeah.
Well, it was a very, very entertaining game against Rockland on Wednesday evening. They held Matt McGuire to 13 points. McCluskey chipping in, leading all Green Wave in scoring that game.
Yeah, Andrew had a phenomenal game.
He's had a nice string. 10 points on Monday against Mashpee.
Yeah. I noticed he likes to go to the post a lot, and you don't see a lot of that from high school players, I think.
Getting ready for quarter number 2. Green Wave have a 7-point lead. Blue Devils had the lead at 1 point, led by Anthony Williams Jr. and Malik White. Fabrice Salvant has a couple of buckets from the field as well. Randolph's ready to go, Joe. They were out there with like 2 minutes left in the break. I don't even think they ever cleared to go to the bench.
Yeah, it was kind of odd. They went right back out.
Green Wave, meanwhile, using all 2.5 minutes. It's Graham, McGuire, McCluskey, Nuttall, Fanara for the Green Wave. Meanwhile, Anthony Williams Jr. is on the Randolph bench. Stephon Michelle to inbound to Malik White. Stevens Josine had a tip now trying to find a lane. Out to Fabrice Salvant. White kicks out to Michelle. Now it's Marquise White, Salvant, Malik White. 8 seconds on the shot clock. The long 2 is good. 20-15, 5-point ball game. Antoine Graham Jr. for the Green Wave. Sporting some new shoes, Joe, this game. Not all called for the travel.
Green Wave disagreed with that call.
The question was whether Derek Nuttall had possession. Strong to the bucket was Josine. The layup didn't go. Fanara, Nuttall pump fakes. Down low for McCluskey. Out to Fanara. Nuttall. Antoine Graham, McCluskey down low. Spinning, the shot is good. Good setup there, Joe. Meanwhile, Malik White finds a wide open highway to the bucket.
Yeah, but I don't know, it was a bit of miscommunication right there. No one really guarded him.
McGuire short 2, no good. Marquise White with the rebound. McGuire might have blocked that one. Fanara stops and pops for 2. Back rims out. Fabrice Salvant up and down the court they go. This one sent out. Chasing it full steam ahead was Stevens Josine.
Very back and forth game right now.
Remains a 5-point Green Wave lead, 22-17, 6:09 to go. Long string of continuous play there, Joe, without a whistle.
Yeah, it's a little different from last game. I feel like there was a lot of calls last game.
Kluski floater no good. Malik White with the rebound. Counted and 1 for Stevens Josine. McCluskey calls for 2 hands in. Stevens Josine looking for 3 points. Doesn't get it. McGuire grabs the rebound. Dual possession is called. Strapping for it was Michelle. Green Wave ball off of the dual possession. 3-point lead Green Wave now. 22-19, 5:45 to go, second quarter. Nuttall with a lot of contact. Kicks out to Graham. Graham trying to find a lane, lays it up. Strong off the glass and in.
Another strong finish for Antoine Graham. Number 14.
Malik White driving in. Matt McGuire with the rebound. A lot of contact on McGuire, no call. Antoine Graham Jr. comes up with a steal. Kicked out, they're going to say off of Antoine Graham. I thought it went off Fabrice Salvant.
I think it might have hit his left leg as he was running.
Williams Jr. and Evans Apaya come back in for the Blue Devils. Williams Jr. in for Apaya, went 5-hole and picked up by Antoine Graham Jr. Graham Jr. downloaded Derek Nuttall. Tommy Finera now working against Williams. Graham, floater no good. Nuttall offensive board off the glass and in.
And those second chance points from Derek Nuttall, like, make him a huge asset to the Green Wave.
Williams finds the lane and lays it up and in. 26-21, 5-point lead for the Green Wave. Deshaun Leggett awaiting whistle to come back in. Finera stutter steps and is fouled. Falling over Finera and a little bit slow to get up was Malik White. Rather, it was Stephon Michel. Leggett in for Antoine Graham Jr. Marquise White replaces Malik White. Leggett's inbound pass intercepted by the Blue Devils. Michelle finds Marquise White. The 3-ball is no good. McCluskey lost it, Joe. There's a lot of contact not being called.
Yeah.
No whistles anyway.
We saw a lot of foul calls early on.
Nuttall strong to the rack, and it's good. Timeout Randolph, 3:50 to go, second quarter, 28-21, a 7-point lead for the Green Wave, Joe.
Yeah, and as we've seen a lot of back and forth between the coaches and the refs here.
There's a lot of contact that is not getting called. We're seeing, and not just on one occasion, players rolling around on the floor. There's such thing as a COVID whistle.
Yeah, and I feel like they're sometimes making whistles for things that didn't really happen, and then they're missing things that did happen. So, bit of a mess right now.
Gotta get a handle on the physicality or it could get ugly. Refs letting a lot of contact go here through the first half. 7-point Green Wave lead. 28-21, 3:50 to go, second quarter. McCluskey having himself another fine evening so far. Couple of shots from the field. Finera, McGuire, McCluskey, Deshaun Leggett. And Derek Nuttall on the floor for the Green Wave. Williams sends it in to Evans Apaya. Marquise White. Fabrice Salvant. Step back 3, no good. Matt McGuire with the rebound. McGuire's already got 4 or 5 rebounds, Joe. Leggett one-hands it into Derek Nuttall with some mustard. The floater, no good. McCluskey tipped it back to Nuttall. Now McCluskey tipping it up, and it's grabbed by Evans Apaya. Williams working against Nuttall. Contact, no call. 3 for Apaya, no good. Comes off short. Offensive board for Stevens Josine. The second chance is good. Fanara slows up. Finds Deshaun Leggett. Leggett gets the pick from Nuttall. Foul is called. Going down was Evans Apaya into the end boards, and it's not called a foul. I can say it was out of play off of Randolph.
Yeah, more uncalled contact.
McGuire, fade back 2 rather. Leggett kicks it out to McGuire. Now he takes the 3 ball. No good. Oh, the back's going to be called here on Derek Nuttall. Drew Donovan comes back in. Marquise White for the Blue Devils. 2:15 to go, second quarter. 28-23, 5-point lead for the Green Wave here in the South Shore League Championship game. Randolph beat Carver on Wednesday evening, and the Green Wave defeated Rockland to move on to this game. McGuire comes back in, replacing Andrew McCluskey. Williams Jr. to inbound for Randolph. He finds Fabrice Salvant in the corner. Salvant throws it out off of Abington.
It looked like it went off his leg there. I'm not sure if the refs caught that.
Salvant spin around jumper as the shot clock expires. The Green Wave came away with the rebound. Derek Nuttall finds the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Fabrice Salvant now. Salvant takes the deep 3. Back rim's out. Derek Nuttall grabs the rebound. Weird pass to Deshaun Leggett. Almost gets picked off by Anthony Williams. And Williams is going to be called for a hold here.
Green Wave's now in the bonus.
McCluskey comes in. He will replace Derek Nuttall and immediately move in for a potential rebound. 90 seconds to go in the first half. 5-point lead for Green Wave. Leggett misses the first, does not get a second attempt. Stevens Josine with the rebound for the Blue Devils. Williams driving baseline contact. Went limbo style down. Gets the ball back now. Marquise White. Salvant's 3 off the mark. Matt McGuire with the rebound.
A lot of solid passing and ball movement from Randolph, but they're kind of struggling to hit their shots.
McGuire down low to McCluskey. Gets his own rebound. Lays it up and in. Big play for the senior, Joe. .48 seconds to go, quarter number 2. Salvant in the corner, off the mark. Out of play. Green Wave basketball, 36.9 to go. Antoine Graham replaces Deshaun Leggett. 6.9 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Graham Jr. sends it into Tommy Fanera. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Matt McGuire finds McCluskey. McCluskey spin around jumper is good.
That's the biggest lead the Green Wave has had this game.
9 points, 32-23, 15 seconds to go. The bench is alive. Shot clock is off for Anthony Williams Jr. Finds his way in, lost it, and was fouled. Hit called on Tommy Finera. Mike Van Looy's going to come in for the last 3.2 seconds, Joe. Matt McGuire and Antoine Graham Jr. come out. Curtis Lucas Summers in for the final 3.2 seconds as well, Joe. It's a chess match. Salvant contested, long three, it's good. What a shot, Joe.
Yeah, and that might give Randolph a bit of momentum going into the third quarter.
32-26 at the end of the first half. Joe, the Green Wave certainly started off slow in that first quarter, then they came alive. Randolph on a bit of a swing the last couple of minutes here, but the Green Wave remain up by 6. What have you seen that you've liked from the Green Wave? What do you think they could do better? And the same for Randolph.
Well, Green Wave's been doing an excellent job of driving to the rim. We've seen Derek Nuttall get those second chance points off of rebounds. Andrew McCluskey going to the post a lot. A lot of great things from them. Some turnovers, some small mistakes that they should try to minimize. For Randolph, they have great ball movement. They're just struggling to hit shots. That's kind of the biggest issue right now. And they're fouling quite a bit on defense.
6-point lead for Abington at the half, 32-26 in the South Shore League Championship over Randolph. We're going to step aside, take a quick breather, and bring you second half action right after this. Hello and welcome back into the gym here at Abington High School for third quarter action between the Randolph Blue Devils and the Abington Green Wave. As always, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside Joe Beaver. Joe, entertaining first half, 32-26. It's a 6-point lead for the Green Wave. Anthony Williams Jr. Evans a pie off the rotation. Fabrice Salvant lost it to Derek Nuttall. He tosses it ahead for McCluskey, lays it up and in. Andrew McCluskey, Joe, is having a good afternoon.
Yeah, definitely in the double digits after that.
Out to Malik White. His shot falls. Tommy Finera. Finera, a lot of contact with Malik White, no call. Derek Nuttall lost it. McCluskey picks it up at the free throw line. And another 2, Joe, for Andrew McCluskey.
Yeah, I mean, he had a great game last game, but this game's looking even better for him.
White spinning with it, creates separation from Derek Nuttall, who comes up with the rebound on the missed shot. The artistic bounce pass for Matt McGuire didn't find any other Green Wave. Malik White, now Anthony Williams Jr. Fabrice Salvant. Williams Jr. strong to the bucket, no good. Derek Nuttall, another rebound, Joe. McCluskey down low. His layup is blocked by Evans Apaya. 8-point lead for the Green Wave, 36-28 the score. Green Wave playing a man-on-man defense, Joe. The 3 is good for Stevens Josine.
Yeah, usually we see that 2-3 zone from the Green Wave, but they're going for the man-to-man.
Antoine Graham McGuire was fouled. Evans Apaya calls for the contact, Joe. The Randolph coach a little bit upset.
Might be a bit of an understatement.
McGuire 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Pretty Salvant. Anthony Williams Jr. working against Antoine Graham. Lost it out of play. Green Wave ball.
Some miscommunication on that pass.
Panera sends it far corner for Antoine Graham Jr. Anthony Williams Jr. needs a new set of ankles after that. McCluskey, no good. Tipped out off of Abington. If you look on the floor, Joe, in that corner of the court, you can see the ankles of Anthony Williams Jr. Malik White takes the 2. Front rim, no good. Antoine Graham Jr. off of the rebound from Matt McGuire. Tried to force it to McCluskey down low. Randolph takes over. Out of play, unable to handle it was Stevens Josine.
That's a couple turnovers in a row for both teams now.
Scoreboard's been frozen, Joe, at 36-31. 5-point lead for the Green Wave. Tommy Fanera, 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Fanera finds the lane, lays it up, no good off the mark. Evans Apaya with the rebound. His Hail Mary pass looking for Josine, intercepted by Matt McGuire. McGuire strong to the bucket, no good, but it'll be at the line for 2 shots. Evans Apaya called for his 3rd personal foul, Joe.
Matt McGuire will go to the line for the Green Wave, shooting 2.
McGuire 0 for 2 last trip to the charity stripe. Hits his first there. Drew Donovan comes in for Tommy Fanera. McGuire 2 for 2 this trip. 38-31, 7-point lead for Abington. Stevens Josine, now it's Evans Apaya. Malik White. Oh, ball from Derek Nuttall, Joe. What a block. Wire up to McCluskey. Antoine Graham back at center, 4:12 to go, third quarter. Derek Nuttall now, top of the key. Looking for McCluskey. 6 on the shot clock, now 5. McCluskey to Donovan. He takes the jumper, no good. Evans Apaya with the rebound. Apaya to the corner. Malik White, now Anthony Williams Jr. Williams finds Josine, strong to the bucket, and it's good. Josine having a good afternoon, Joe. Or evening, I should say. Antoine Graham Jr. takes the 2. No good. Fabrice Salvant with the rebound. Williams wide open down the court. His layup is good.
Green Wave seems a little lost right now. Can't really get much going.
Matt McGuire driving in. No good. Evans Apaya, another rebound. Tommy Fanera is going to come back in. Lead whittled down to 3 points. 38-35, 2:55 to go. Salvant for the tie. No good. Up to Donovan, the layup. No good. McCluskey offensive rebound, and another, and another. Stevens Josine breaks the chain. Timeout called by Randolph, 2:36 to go, third quarter. 38-35, Joe.
Yeah.
You talk about stat padding. Andrew McCluskey.
Multiple rebounds in a row.
He's already got a double-double just based on that string of rebounds.
But Abington seems very lost right now. Can't seem to get much of a rhythm going. Hopefully they can get out of this funk.
McGuire has been held mostly quiet once again.
But that could always change.
Even when he's held mostly quiet, he put up 13 points, Joe.
And we also know fourth quarter, that's his best time. So
2:36 to go in the third. South Shore League Championship game. The Randolph Blue Devils defeating Carver/Sacred Heart. Green Wave defeating the Bulldogs of Rockland. Both semifinals on Wednesday evening. Well, this could possibly be the last game of the season here from the gym. Again, want to thank you for watching and supporting us all season long, supporting the Green Wave basketball team in their run to another title. This one slightly of a different kind than they would hope, Joe. The MIAA tournament not happening this year.
yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment, but you can still appreciate what they're doing here tonight.
Salvon's three, no good. McCluskey with the rebound for the Green Wave. McCluskey finds Drew Donovan. Now in for McCluskey. His shot does not fall. Nara tips it out of play. Randolph inbounds. Malik White, the junior. Gives to Stevens Josine. High off glass, no good. Matt McGuire taps it ahead to Finera. Fast break, lays it up and in. Deshaun Leggett's going to come back in. Malik White. Stephon Michel, no good. Derek Nuttall, another rebound.
Both teams kind of cold from three.
Finera setting up the point. In for Matt McGuire, contested two. No good. Fabrice Salvant. 5-point lead for the Green Wave, 40-35, 1:15 to go. Third quarter. Krusky called for the hold.
First call we've seen in a while.
Leggett comes in replacing Andrew McCluskey. McGuire comes up with another steal, Joe, and draws the foul on the other end. And we have a Blue Devil down far side. The foul was called on Marquise White, and it looks to be Stevens Josine. Josine favoring his left leg. He's the top scorer for the Blue Devils, Joe.
Yeah, Blue Devils definitely don't want to see that right now.
Not really sure what happened. It was after the whistle blew. Well after the whistle blew, and the Green Wave were making a substitution.
Seems like something's wrong with his left knee.
Looks like it might just be a cramp. Seems to be trying to stretch it out on the Blue Devils bench. 60 seconds to go, third quarter, 42-35. Abington up 7 now. Evans Apaya kicks out to number 3, Lenny Tangashaka. His 3-ball no good. Tommy Finera, McGuire calling for it down the wing. Spinning with it, his shot off the glass and in. Artistic, Joe.
Yeah, nice little spin move right off the backboard.
Bucket waved off. Foul called. Matt McGuire called for the hit. Shot clock off, 29.9 seconds to go. Anthony Williams and Malik White come back in. Josine is up and walking under his own power on the Blue Devil bench. Malik White driving baseline. McGuire called for the contact down low. But Deshaun Leggett called for the foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the call was there. I don't know if it was the contact. Was it on Deshaun or was
It was on Deshaun, yeah. Antoine Graham Jr. comes in, replacing Drew Donovan. Looks to be the ankle, Joe, of Stevens Giosine. He has his shoe off. Looks to be getting taped up on his left ankle. Finera. The missile out of play.
Checking back in for Abington, number 34 is going to be Donovan.
Donovan comes back in. Antoine Graham Jr. comes back out. The revolving door, Joe. Could see any combination. This time it's Donovan and Antoine Graham Jr. Stephon Michelle, 3 seconds to go. His very deep 3 rims out, no good. Buzzer sounds. The third quarter's come to an end. It's a 9-point lead for the Green Wave now, Joe. 44-35.
Yeah, Randolph kind of struggling here, especially since the loss of Steven Josine, number 11. And Abington seems to be pulling ahead. They've just been playing some solid basketball.
And we want to thank you for watching this stream and every stream that we have brought you so far this season. If this is indeed the last one. If you want to go back and watch any of the previous games, youtube.com/c/AbingtonCam02351. That'll bring you to our YouTube channel.
And when you're there, sorry to cut you off, you're going to bookmark the link. You're going to subscribe. You're going to turn on post notifications, going to like, comment, support the channel, you know? And, you know, share it with your contacts, with your email, you know? Just send it to everybody in your email listing, you know? Why not? Helps the channel.
If there are any more live broadcasts, youtube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live is the link to go. And if you miss a live broadcast, want to watch it on demand, AbingtonCam.tv is the place to go, the official online home of Abington Community Access and Media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, AbingtonCam02351. Once again, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson, joined alongside Joe Beaver. South Shore League Championship game coming at you from the Abington High School gym.
The fourth quarter of the league championship. The two best teams in the South Shore, the Randolph Blue Devils and the Abington Green Wave.
Williams Jr. can't get to it. Abington ball. Josine walking under his own power back to the Randolph bench. Foul called. Matt McGuire called for the hold.
Yeah, I think he just got tripped up there. I don't think there's any intention on that.
Williams Jr. for the Blue Devils. Derek Null, rebound. McGuire's three is good.
It's that fourth quarter magic.
47-35. Josine Joe looks ready to go on the Randolph bench. Trainer Alicia Reed's putting him through the ringer over there. Malik White, good on his first attempt. McCluskey called for his third personal foul. Two for two. Here comes Josine back in, Joe. He's got tape around his ankle, but he seems to be all right.
Yeah, seems like the move just fine.
McGuire contested three, off the mark. Williams Jr. with the rebound for Randolph. Malik White, corner for Fabrice Salvant, driving baseline. Anthony Williams from the top of the key. The three ball no good. Salvant tried to throw it off of Derek Nuttall. Andrew McCluskey picked it up off the deflection. McCluskey now in the paint. Finera pump fakes. Now takes the three off the mark. Salvant with the rebound. 10-point ball game. 47-37. Malik White's three ball is no good, and Finera will slow things up. Matt McGuire spinning. The shot is good. Williams Jr., the contested shot, no good. Derek Nuttall with the rebound. Now Matty McGuire, far side, spinning again, and he's called for the travel this time. Point lead for the Green Wave. 49-37. South Shore League title game. Salvant. Down low is Josine. Now Nuttall comes away with the ball. Tommy Finera. Antoine Graham Jr. in the corner. In for McCluskey, spinning the floater, no good. Salvant, another rebound. Williams Jr. works his way into the paint. Tried to force it down low, gets the own pass, counted in one, Anthony Williams Jr. McCluskey called for his fourth personal.
Yeah,
Green Wave in foul trouble now, Joe.
Yeah, and seems to always be difficult for whenever a team does get into the bonus. You have to play super cautious, always watch out, make sure to not foul.
Donovan comes back in, replacing McCluskey. Williams converts to 3 points. 9-point ball game. Finera. A lot of contact in the corner, no call. Antoine Graham slows up, gives it to McGuire, who gives it right back. Back to Matt McGuire, top of the key. In for Derek Nuttall. Down low, now Finera. To the corner for Graham. 5 on the shot clock. Nuttall takes the contested layup, and he's fouled.
some nice ball movement there.
Randolph foul on 24 minutes of fire. Derek Nuttall will shoot 2.
Nuttall will shoot 2 shots. Deshaun Leggett gets ready to come back in. Nuttall good on his first attempt. Leggett's going to replace Nuttall. Nuttall goes 2 for 2.
Check back into the green wave with a 35, Deshaun Leggett.
Another good night, Joe, for Derek Nuttall.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on fire lately between the rebounds and the second chance points and just having some great games lately.
Salvant lost it and carried it. They're going to say that's out of play off of Abington off a tip. Unbelievable call, Joe.
Yeah, Green Wave very unhappy with that.
Meanwhile, Antoine Graham comes up with the tipped pass. Out to McGuire. Corner for Deshaun Leggett. He finds Finera. Long 2 is good. 13-point lead for the Green Wave, 53-40. Timeout called by Randolph, 4:22 to go in the fourth quarter. A 13-point lead for the Green Wave, Joe.
Yeah, they've been doing a really great job of just passing the ball, you know, getting those open looks, and they've been relying a lot on that shot, that mid-range jumper, and it's been working for them.
Well, as we know, 5 graduating seniors. Quite possibly the last 4 minutes and 22 seconds of their time as members of the Green Wave. Joey Sala, Matt McGuire, of course, Derek Nuttall, Matt D'Ambrosio, and Andrew McCluskey. The most successful class in Abington High School basketball history, Joe.
Yeah, I'd say so.
2 trips to the state finals,
Yeah,
1 win.
a lot of great players on this team.
Hit the 1,000-point scorer, Matt McGuire. Actually, 1,200-point scorer now. See if he has any last opportunities to chase down Bryson at the top of the list.
I mean, he's definitely starting to heat up, so.
Needs about 100 here in the next 4 minutes and 22 seconds.
I mean,
I'm saying there's a chance.
knowing Matt, I mean, it could be possible.
Green Wave next year will be led by now junior captain Tommy Finera. Quite capable hands. Down low, Josine counted and 1. Matt McGuire called for the contact.
Randolph is in the bonus now.
McGuire's 3rd personal, Joe. McGuire rips down the rebound. Gives up to Finera. Antoine Graham Jr. Thought about the long ball now. Deshaun Leggett off the glass and in. Malik White short jumper, no good. Josine, dual possession called. The Blue Devils retain. .13-point lead for the Green Wave here. 55-42. Anthony Williams Jr. Corner for Josine. Now it is number 24, Evans Apaya. Out to Malik White. 10 on the shot clock. White contested 2. Offensive board, 7 on the shot clock. This one might have been blocked. Antoine Graham Jr. with the rebound this time. Deshaun Leggett with 3:05 to go. McGuire's 3 off the rim, no good. Donovan contact. McGuire comes up with the ball out of nowhere and floats it up and in.
15-point lead for the Green Wave.
Derek Nardall getting ready to come back in. Williams takes the deep 3 and nothing but net. That was a quiet 3, Joe.
Yeah. Showing off his range.
All the way up for Drew Donovan. Graham takes the 3 ball. No good. The bench wanted that one, Joe. Much like they always do. Fabrice Solvent, fast break. No call as Tommy Finero was flattened, Joe.
Wow. I mean,
he was pancaked in the paint.
no call at all for that. I mean, at least.
No charge.
Yeah, no charge, no offensive foul. I mean, wow.
And now a block with probably less amounts of contact on the other end.
And I mean, Tommy Finero's feet were planted too. That definitely should have been a charge, or at least something. I mean, that was all contact.
That was something. Well, there's your threshold for the remaining 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Should be a physical one based on that. Tommy Finero lost it. Gets it back off the tip. And he is fouled.
And I think if you're Green Wave, you just want to slow things down. You know, run out the clock.
A warning to Mike Van Luling on the bench. Malik White and Van Luling were having a little stare down.
Yeah, there's been a lot of frustration with the refs this game.
They kind of brought it upon themselves, Joe.
I mean, you're not wrong.
They've let a lot of things go, and I would say they've lost control of this game because of it. Finera finds the lane, lays it up, and in. Fabrice Salvant. Drew Donovan calls for the contact. McCluskey comes back in. He's got 4 personal fouls, Joe.
And Abington is in the bonus.
Drew Donovan comes out.
I think there might have been a mistake. They put Abington in the bonus even though Abington was the one who just fouled. At least it says that on the scoreboard.
On we go. McGuire tips the rebound to Finera. Down low to McCluskey off the glass and in. McCluskey making his case for player of the game, Joe. Williams Jr. takes the 3 ball. It's good. Timeout called by Randolph. 1:42 to go, 4th quarter. 11-point lead for the Green Wave. 61-50 here in the South Shore League title game, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, 11 points may seem like a lot, especially in a minute and 42 seconds. But, I mean, with the bonus, anything I feel like could happen.
Great pure center once said, anything is possible. Of course, that would be Kevin Garnett after the Celtics 2008 championship. Celtics in trouble, Joe.
Yeah, they've been doing pretty bad lately. Yeah. I mean, last night they had a good game, though, against the Hawks.
Full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of Brad Stevens.
Neither am I, so you're not alone in that thought.
You want to fight about it? Matt Nelson, 1993 on Twitter. Don't at me, as they say. 1:42 to go. The Green Wave trying to come away with the South Shore League title here tonight. Would be back-to-back titles for the Green Wave, albeit different titles. State co-champions last year. As everything shut down 2 days before the state final was scheduled in March.
Yeah, these players have gone through a lot in the past 2 years with all the shutdowns and reschedulings of games. It's been quite a ride.
McCluskey, McGuire, Nuttall. Timeout called by Abington, 1:29 to go, 13-point lead. Good basket there, Joe. Nuttall from McGuire and McCluskey.
Yeah, some great passing.
Dan, we want to thank you for tuning in all season long here on the YouTube home of Abington Community Access and Media, youtube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live. Freshman, junior varsity, boys, girls, ice hockey. We've brought it all. It's been a blast.
And you guys know the deal. Like, subscribe, comment, post notifications. It all helps the Abington Cam YouTube channel and what we're trying to do here by bringing you guys these games. So thank you for listening.
If you miss a live broadcast, AbingtonCam.tv, the place to go. On-demand video, along with live streams of our cable access channel and more, AbingtonCam.tv. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, AbingtonCam02351. Green Wave 89 seconds away from a South Shore League championship. Paya hands to Sullivan. He gets tripped up out of play off of Abington.
.point lead for the Green Wave.
Deep three for Sullivan. No good. Antoine Graham Jr. tipped it out. Now comes up with the steal. Antoine Graham Jr. at the line for 2 shots. Get on his first attempt, 64-50. McCluskey, Matt D'Ambrosio, and Joey Sala. Donovan and Finera come out, Joe, and ode to the seniors here. As it will be all 5 seniors on the floor for the final minute. McCluskey replaces Antoine Graham, the junior. Contact and a foul called. McCluskey, Joe, another fine evening. Last time out, he had 14 points, 6 boards, and 4 assists. Double-double tonight as well.
Some impressive numbers. He's had some great games lately.
Checking in for Randolph, number 3, Lenny Tangashaka. And number 30.
Lenny Tangashaka comes back in. Williams, 1 of 2. 65-51, 14-point lead, 43 seconds to go. All seniors on the court for Peter Serino's Green Wave. Mike Van Leulen gets ready to come back in. Ambrosio lost it. Got it back. Van Leulen replaces Matt McGuire. McGuire hugging the coaches. Derek Nuttall comes out as well. And they get welcomed back into the bench with open arms, Joe. All the seniors come out. The reins have been passed, Joe, on to the next generation. Tommy Finera, Van Leulen, Doug Hemingway, Deshaun Leggett, and Jack Robbins. Cool moment there, Joe, with about 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's a nice thing.
Tommy Finera, the lone captain remaining after this year's graduating class, hits a long 2 with a second left on the shot clock. It's now off, 10 seconds to go in this one. Tangashaka's shot no good. The long 3 no good. Tangashaka comes down with the last second rebound. The buzzer sounds, Joe. The Green Wave have won the South Shore League Championship here tonight against Randolph, a final score of 67-51.
Yeah, it's a great thing, even in this weird, unprecedented times, they were able to come out here and win a championship. So it's an awesome thing that they did.
Back-to-back titles, Joe. What does it mean for the legacy of this senior class, the 5 seniors that we just saw pass the torch to the next iteration of Green Wave leaders?
Well, it'll be interesting to see. Who knows where Green Wave goes from here? Because they've had such phenomenal players this past 3 years or so. So I'm excited to what's about to come in the upcoming years,
Well, we got to pick a player of the game, Joe. I'm thinking Anthony Williams Jr. for the Randolph Blue Devils.
Yep, I'd have to agree with you.
And I'm thinking for the Green Wave, senior Andrew McCluskey.
Yeah, definitely. Even throughout the whole playoffs, he just really put in work for his team. And I know it's player of the game.
This past week especially.
Yeah, last game we saw just getting shot after shot, going to that post. He had a phenomenal stretch.
Well, the Green Wave, back-to-back champions, different titles. Coast State champions last year, South Shore League champions this year. The team gathers at half court for a photo. Again, we want to thank you for watching us and supporting us all season long here from the Abington High School gym. It's been a pleasure bringing you Green Wave athletics in the winter sports season. Stay tuned for Fall 2 season. Coming up first week of March, the final score, Joe, 67-51, the Green Wave. South Shore League champions, the first iteration of the South Shore League tournament. The Blue Devils go home empty-handed. Again, we want to thank you for watching. Green Wave 67, Randolph 51, 16-point victory for the Green Wave here in the South Shore League title game and the final game of this crazy 2020-2021 season. I want to thank you for watching all season long. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Joe Beaver, I'm Mad Dog Matt Nelson. We will see you next game.